Your task for the day. The market manager left with me. Thank you. Field study day 2, assigned task. West Static Highway monster. Your large furniture monster has been sighted on the West Static Highway. You'd all be happier if someone took it out. What's a sword roar? Take von Otto, okay. Lost wallet. Yesterday I found a wallet on the floor in front of my store. Would someone be willing to find its owner for me? See me at my ceramic store and I'll tell you more. We'll see. Even freer than yesterday. Maybe he gave us less work to do because he knew we were going back to Twister today. Sounds about right. He's a very considerate man. The last train headed your way leaves here around 9 tonight. We'll get those done quickly enough. You can have dinner before you leave. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your kindness. Shall we get started? This sounds good. Looks like today's tasks are all optional. Hello, I want to apologize for what I said to you yesterday evening. Huh? Really? As I told you then, this matter you must come to terms with on your own. It's not something for which an apology is required. That's not really what I meant. I want to apologize for making light of the way of the sword. I said that being a dropout who has never been able to progress past beginner's level was disrespectful. To Master Cafe, to the school I follow, and to the path of the sword itself. For those reasons, I feel it was inappropriate for me to say what I said, so I'm sorry. If that's the case, then there is one other person you should be apologizing to as well. Hmm? I can't pretend to know much about your personal circumstances, but regardless of one's background or social standing, one should always be able to live with pride in him or herself. As if you truly didn't make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. I must ask you a question, Reen. Did you like the path of the sword? It's not really a matter of liking it or disliking it, I don't think. It's a part of my life, a separate part of who I am. That's all I want to do here. I feel exactly the same way. Alright. So you two are friends again then? Were we not? There's never any rift between us that I knew about. Indeed, this was all handled rather neatly, I felt. You're both so simple-minded. Hey, sie haben halt einfach eine Common Interest und ja, philosophieren ein bisschen darüber, würde ich es erstmal so nennen. I feel like an idiot spending so much time trying to devise a plan to get the two of you to make up. Oh, you did what now? We'll see, we've caused you undue concern. Jeez, can we just all forget about us and move on? Looks like the ground's right after the rainfall, so to speak. Good to see you all looking a bit less gloomy. We've got trouble. Big trouble. So no worries. It's the first thing in the morning. You're about poised to wake the dead. You're making such a commotion. But anyway, you're late. I'm sorry, I just got caught up on the way here. But never mind that, we have a big trouble. Something terrible happened over the market. Something terrible, you say? A terrible thing has happened, exactly. It sounds like it actually took place last night. Two of the stores over the market were destroyed and all the merchandise was stolen. This is most terrible indeed. A robbery? Oh my. I suppose this means the market might be opening late tonight. Today. Which means we could end up with more customers as people wait here for a resolution. Luis, let's get this place ready. You got it. As for you four, this is our problem. Cheers. You just focus on your field study and leave this instead to us lawgets. You have your own tasks to worry about after all. Of course. I'll be back later. Thanks again. Oh, wir werden uns so damit reinhängen. what should we do? I have to admit I'm curious. It's not far, so we might as well just go take a look. Alright, let's take a slight detour and see what's happening in the market then. Alright, let's do just that. I'm sorry, the Grand Market isn't quite open for business yet. Oh, it's the students from yesterday. Good morning. Over late today after all, I see. Afraid so. Guess you already know about the robbery yesterday, huh? The two merchants whose stalls were destroyed are still arguing about it. You bastard! Are you not going to get away with this? Oh no, not them. The merchant came to try and break them up, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck. I hope no one ends up getting hurt. What are you doing? Maybe you could try talking to them? Considering everything that happened yesterday, you might be the carrier you need right now. Would you mind? Oh, not at all. Let's go. How dare you destroy my stall, you damn coward. I know you country folk weren't to be trusted. This could have been. Just come clean and admit it already. Why are you calling a coward, you Heimdardian snob? You're the one who wanted my spot all off for yourself. Oh, calm down, gentlemen, please. You're gonna trying to paint me as the bad guy here? Oh, you make me sick. What do you say we settle this right here now? Bring it on. Hold it! Class 7. You kids again. Cuteness out of this. I'm gonna make him pay for smashing my stall. Smashing? Oh, wir sehen sehr zerkloppt aus. I really accompanied you and this is awful. However, having one another is not going to bring them back, and they will still be smashed, and you will be worse off. But the thing isn't going to go away unless I do something. You look at my goods too, so I haven't even got anything to sell. What are you talking about? You were the one who stole my goods. And you're gonna give them all back right now and fix the damage you did to my store, or else I can't be held responsible for my actions. This isn't good. I don't think they're even listening to a word we're saying. What do we do? Stop this at once. The Polish army. What? What's the meaning of this? It's the middle of the morning. Stop this nonsense immediately. But I believe you're the one in charge here. I know my explanation as to what's transpired. Where you see. The march explained to the provincial army officers what happened the previous night. I see. Provincial Summit then, men, take them away. Yes, sir. What? What do you mean, take us away? 2 stores were destroyed, 2 sets of goods were stolen. 2 physical stay, 2 merchants in the midst of a heated disagreement committed the same crime at the same time. But that's not fair, I do not think it's premature to draw such a conclusion without any investigation. The Major Army doesn't have time to waste solving the petty squabbles of merchants. But not an unreasonable man. See the dispute and you will have it on. Continue to come with us. Choice is yours. You're trying to force both merchants to forget as ever happened since to sweep the whole deal under the rug? Yes, something about it seems really wrong. Nah. Yeah, very good then. Sure you can agree that wasting time on shenanigans like this is detrimental to all parties involved. I'll be thinking twice before causing a ruckus ever again. Now, if you'd please excuse me, I'm a busy man and have more pressing matters to attend to. There they go. Well, I guess they did stop those 2 from fighting. They did nothing to solve the underlying problem. This isn't right. I see now why the provincial army here how the provincial army conducts itself. I'm sure you're both still pretty angry about us, but right now the two of you need to focus on keeping cool-headed. If you had time to fight, try to use the time for something more productive instead. You feel a lot better. Yeah. I shouldn't have let my anger take control of me like that. You can't open the current market for business until you clean up these busted stores. And we are already running late, so I hate to ask, but would you all mind lending me a hand? Open your auto with assistance from the merchants of the market. Cleared away the remains of the 2 stalls. After Erebonia and the others on top of that, the current market was finally able to open up for the day, albeit behind schedule. Thanks to you for we were able to open the grand market for business today a bit quicker than expected. Can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am. There's no need for that, we barely did anything. We're just glad no one got hurt. Or a reason to thank you. A merchant stall is his livelihood, and the action taken against it can throw him into a blind range. It's hard to bring someone back from that. It would seem the problem facing the merchants in this town are quite grave indeed. A branch of Harmony may have intervened, but it's difficult to believe that they would make no attempt to find an amicable solution. Quite right. It's clearer than ever now that they have no intention of trying to resolve any issues. Good. And I can't see that changing unless we decide to just accept the sales tax increase and keep quiet about it. So I think they'd at least be a little more subtle about the whole thing. There's no way those 2 merchants are going to accept this and move on. No, I don't suppose they will. And if word gets out about it, it's not inconceivable for certain groups of people to begin boycotting the marketplace. Something definitely has to be done, just not sure what. Something wrong with me? They're really quiet. Feeling unwell? Sir, I have a favor to ask. Would you consider allowing us to investigate this morning's incident? What? A suggestion that we attempt to find the perpetrator and restore the merchant stores ourselves. It's a kind offer, but as I said yesterday, this is our affair, not yours. You students, you have your own studies to worry about. And I wouldn't feel right if interfering with them. We are students training for the military though. We can't just stand by and allow something so unjust to go unchallenged. It's a British army's responsibility to arrest justice, sure, but they're shirking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on all of us. Well, that's true enough, I guess. But do you really think we're up for something like this? I kind of have to wonder about that too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just amateurs. We should at least check with Instructor Sarah first and see what she thinks. She's already told us. Put your together and think, and I'm sure you'll see what you need to do. Her words. This seems like exactly the sort of thing she meant, at least to me. Oh. I see your point. Perhaps matters such as this may fall under the scope of our field studies after all. Yeah, you do make a good case. Still not sure we're up for it, but I guess it can't hurt to try. Neither seek nor shun the fight. Very well, we shall do what we can. Are you really sure about this? I'm certainly not going to say no. I'm very concerned about the market and the safety of our merchants. So if you're 100% sure, I have to admit, I truly would appreciate anything you can do for us. Oh, thank you, sir. We'll do everything in our power to find answers for you. Just be careful. Don't go seeking out trouble. I don't want your kids being put in danger. You're dealing with a criminal who acts under the cover of night. You may be capable of a lot more than just fury and vandalism. Remember, I'm responsible for your safety. If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't even look Van Dyke in the eye anymore. You be careful, I promise. I know I will, at least. I probably need to be more careful than anyone else here. Oh, that said it. You should act quickly. Yeah, let's get this investigation started. So, first thing first, we need to decide where to start investigating. A logical starting point would be the current market itself, scene of the crime. Can't argue with that. Should probably get statements from the 2 merchants before anything else. Indeed, I anticipate they've calmed themselves by now, so perhaps we can get something a bit more substantial from them. We still have to ascertain their innocence or guilt in the matter as well. We need to keep a close eye on them, on the time though. If you miss the last train towards Heimdall, we'll have no way of getting back to the academy today. Plus, we've been given other tasks too. I would like to get them done. In short, we need to get moving. Our deadline is 9 PM. Let us use every minute we have to accomplish everything we possibly can. Understood? You bet, right on. Hold on. Concentration music, please. And to think I was ecstatic to finally participate in the famous ecstatic drink market. What did I do to deserve this? Excuse me? You? I'm sorry, sorry I had to see you act like that. I hope you can forgive me for my inappropriate behavior. Seems really down. It's quite understandable, he's a merchant in a busy market, unable to do business. So what brings you here? Did you need something from me? Well, actually, he explained that he and his classmates were investigating the truth behind what had happened the previous night. You're investigating? That's right, and we'd really appreciate it if you could answer a few questions for us. You may be able to help us find a true culprit. So well, it can't hurt. It's better than doing nothing, at least. You don't have to sound so pessimistic. I can't blame you. You're students at the military academy. Not exactly ace detectives. Ja, sorry, wir haben halt Leute nicht auf Shortcore, sorry. Yeah, that is true, but we're still determined to find out who did this. You may even be able to recover your goods. Cooperating with us could prove quite fruitful. Okay, fine. I never said I wouldn't have you, did I? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say, though. It's not like I saw anything worth mentioning. You didn't? As soon as I made sure my store was ready to open the next morning, I left everything set up and went home. The other merchants around here can vouch for that. Guess I shouldn't have left the store unattended, though. By the time I got in, it was too late. The deed had been done. So by morning, the store had already been destroyed, and you got stolen. Come on, think of it. What goods were stolen exactly? Oh, there's Emma with me, actually. An accessory? Is this a brand that's popular in the capital? When you were your head lately, yeah, I was hoping to bring the fat here by selling them at the market. But this is the only one I've left now. I try to think just how much money I lost in a single night. By damn cowards sabotaging business. It's much too early to be jumping to conclusions. Do you have any evidence that proves his culpability? No, but he's clearly the prime suspect. He was so against the idea of taking turns sharing the spot with me, he decided he would store my stall altogether. I just know it. I'm going to get him to give me my goods back, no matter what it takes. Please, try to stay calm. You do know that if you cause any more trouble, the provincial army really will arrest you, right? Yeah, I know. It's a matter of justice. I can't just act like nothing ever happened. That's wrong on general principle. I'm begging you, please get my goods back, whatever it takes. Well, I can't promise success, but I swear to you, we will do everything we can, which I can promise. I can promise. I think that's everything this merchant knows. Let's start catching the other one. Was die hin? Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but could we have a moment of your time? You're those kids from the military academy, right? What do you want from me? I've got nothing to sell you, obviously. Even if I did have something to sell, I've got no place to sell it. Basically ruined. To top it all off, the Bronze Army and that other damn merchant are acting like I'm the one who did it. He's not taking this very well, is he? Hard to blame him, but we need to see if he knows anything that might help us. Well, you see, he explained that he and his classmates were investigating the truth behind what had happened the previous night. You're investigating this mess, huh? Okay. So would you consider cooperating with us? Sure, why not? Not getting my hopes up, as I'm sure you can understand, but I've got nothing to left to lose. Not exactly the vote of confidence. He's willing to cooperate, as if we cut him some slack in here and out. So about last night, at the time the incident actually happened. Last night, huh? I don't know how much help I can be if that's what you're asking about here. See, I left the market right after arguing with that merchant yesterday, and I didn't come back till this morning. I stayed over at a friend's place, another merchant, just got this drunk and went at him all night. Do you still notice? Positive. That's my friend, if you don't believe me, here back me up. I wanted over here with an awful hangover this morning. What I found gave me a hell of a start. The whole stall in shambles. And as well, if it weren't bad enough, all the processed foods I was going to sell were just gone without a trace. The goods at the restaurant were all processed foods. That's right. Nuts, cheese, bacon, all foods that have like a long shelf life, well, with local ingredients. Seeing all my stuff gone really soured me up. It was like I hadn't been drinking all. And that's when I went over to that food stall to make him pay for it. I did go straight to him. Because he was the one who did it, of course. He smashed my stall so he could have that spot all to himself. But that doesn't make any sense. If Hans did it, then why was his stall destroyed too? He must have done that to himself. Probably figured if he destroyed his own stall, no one would believe he could be responsible. I don't know. That seems pretty unlikely. It's a bit excessive. Well, I understand your frustrations. Baseless accusations do no one any favors and only cloud the true issue. But it's so frustrating. I've lost so much money because of this. I might have to shut up shop for good. This is bad. You could at least get my goods back, and maybe you could salvage enough to stay afloat, but what are the odds of that? None of the other merchants saw anybody do anything, and the British army sure ain't about to help. I'm finished, pure simple. All the hard work I've put into getting this far, is this more than 3 months for me? Well, I'll be honest, I'm sure how much we'll actually be able to do for you, but we'll do everything in our power to help you find some form of closure. So cheer up. Okay? I do appreciate it, but again, I ain't about to get my hopes up. Good luck though. That's all the two victims of these crimes have to say, it seems. What does everybody think? Can't be sure, but I really don't think either of them is responsible. Both merchants certainly have adequate motive to damage the other stall, but the chance of both committing the same crime on the same night without crossing path is virtually nil. It's not impossible that they were just out to steal each other's merchandise, but I don't believe that's what happened. Both of them have alibis, confirming that they were somewhere else when the crime took place. I'm trying to agree. I just can't see either of these merchants being responsible for this happened. So we are going to have to look elsewhere to find a viable suspect. Right on, I mean, who could it possibly have been? It's not possible to say right now. We don't have any solid leads. We know who the culprit was, but how are we supposed to start narrowing down what it was? The market itself seems unlikely to produce any further clues, so we should focus our attention elsewhere. Actually, there's one thing that's been bugging me. There's one group of people involved in this whole situation whose actions don't seem to make any sense. Maybe if we can work out the reasoning behind this strange behavior, we can come one step closer to finding our culprit. Who do you mean? Talking about? Der Manager ist chill, der macht nichts. Die Merchants? Nein. The provincial army, of course. The provincial army. They haven't done a thing to try and solve this crime, despite it happening right under our noses. And it begs the question, why not? My manager said they refused to fulfill their role due to the tax issue, which means the provincial army should refuse to intervene in quarrels within the market as well. If that's the case, then why did they come to intervene this morning? How did I mention it? That really doesn't make any sense. The methods were atrocious, but the fact is, they brought the dispute to an end almost instantly. They did get involved. Yeah, one minute they're refusing to do anything, then the next day are taking a stand. It's definitely suspicious. My point exactly. There's definitely something unnatural about the way they are conducting themselves. And since we have no other leads, what do you say we go to the Amisgatos and take a look around? You might be able to learn something from that and contemplate as an investigation. It may be worth an attempt. Your house isn't too far from here either. Let's head on over and see what we can find out. Alright, und wir haben extra AP bekommen.